Hello.
A service animal, it's ruined because all these.
He gone already?
No, he's here. So basically, he has a dog. There's no dogs on here. He claimed it's a service dog, and she asked what the service was. He says, "Well, what did you say?"
It reminds me to take my medication.
Or whatever. But he became belligerent with them when they were asking about it. They want him to.
Do I approach him first?
No, we'll just. You don't have to even say anything unless you decide you
Okay, I'll let you go.
No, just go.
Yeah. So he's about this.
So we have to kick him off. Well,
Do I
they're saying
approach
he
him
calls
first?
it a disturbance. I was say, where's he even at? He's. Oh, I think the guy's sitting by himself. Where is he at? Oh.
My name is Officer Town.
Okay,
So
how you
I was told
doing?
by the property store manager that she does not want you and the dog here. I get it, it's a service dog, you know, you need it, but she says you have to go, sir.
You that's illegal. You can't.
So they're not asking you to leave because of the dog. They're asking you to leave because you cause a disturbance.
They said I caused a disturbance. No. This officer just said that it was because of my service animal.
Well, originally,
Your service animal can't be a disturbance.
so what happened was, that's the call we got, but now she's saying that you caused a disturbance.
What's the disturbance?
You were talking belligerently with her or other folks around.
Did you happen to witness anything that took place? She's evidently alleging she asked him to leave because of the dog, and then there was some type of big confrontation. Yeah, I mean, it's not bothering anybody. I mean, did you guys witness what happened at all?
No, I've literally not noticed any disruption at all.
They said they've been here the whole time. They didn't witness anything.
You want to call the sergeant out?
Fine line there.
Call the sergeant out.
Yeah.
If you want. You don't feel comfortable.
They're saying the dog hasn't bothered anybody.
Right.
Officer Tao, as you saw, my dog is right here, very well behaved. He's a trained service animal.
Where did the confrontation take place?
He was sitting here.
Were they here also? They're all saying they didn't witness anything. That's why I was curious. Do you guys have like a zero dog policy? I'm
No, we do have a service. We are allowed to have a service animal, but it's for. Usually they'll wear a vest.
Yeah, the whole HIPAA.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. But
But if you guys, you saying he caused a disturbance, if he needs to go, but
because I get here early, and the dog was off leash. And I don't remember him. I do remember him. This is the same guy.
yeah.
What a coincidence, if not. But and also, I am truly the least racist person.
Oh, it's not about that.
But just
we have to be careful ourselves. We don't want to violate someone's rights.
he's ready for this.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's absolutely. Yeah. I'm sure it'll be on TikTok or Facebook or something. Like I said, we're kind of walking that fine line. Is it trespassing? Is it really? Can we hopefully just convince him to move along? Does he have a legitimate concern?
Right. But to remind him to take his medicine.
Yeah, I mean, I believe he is correct in with the way that the ADA or whatever. Like I said, it's my understanding that you're with that whole ADA thing. You're not even supposed to ask them. Hey, can you show me proof that's a service dog or something like that?
When it comes to the health department, and they're adamant about having vets in here. And this is what we're not.
Oh, I understand all that. Yeah. And I'm sure it's, obviously a health concern because the dog, hair getting into people's food and coughing and stuff. So some people have animal allergies and that kind of thing. I understand all that.
Sir, we're not here to debate.
It's not. It's not a
We're
debate.
asking you to leave.
According to the ADA, and I can look it up for you just so you can see.
According to 25 years of law experience, when we ask someone to leave, because the owner of the property is asked, but this is private property, and they're asking him. If I was a person in your front yard and you wanted me to leave, and you called the police and you asked me to leave.
That's different because when you are open to doing business with the public, just let me show you this. When you're open to doing business to the public, as this is,
Private property, and an agent of the property is asking you to leave.
let's talk.
Yeah, let's Alright, I'm gonna turn this off. Man, I understand. Property manager doesn't want her in here.
Who's the property manager?
Or she doesn't want her.
I'm sorry?
He has done nothing. I'm like,
Well, she said they have a zero dog policy. They have a zero animal policy.
But there's dogs here every day.
That's what she's telling me. She says it's posted on the door over there.
Service animals
I know stuff.
Yeah, I don't know what it says, but I don't think that's not the reason she asked you to leave. She said you started causing a disturbance.
She's
But
disturbing.
I think it's been resolved, so we're.
No, it's not resolved because my rights have been violated. That's not a resolution.
But you have 4 other people sitting here saying he was not a disturbance. She's a disturbance.
And this has obviously negatively impacted you. Just for full clarity and transparency, we are treating this as an ADA issue at this time. We do not see it racially provoked or anything.
Toward the end of that recording, before I left, they all stood up for me. They said, this guy hasn't been creating a disturbance. He's been sitting there doing his work. And so we have to figure out if everyone is doing their work and everyone is being peaceful, but we have one African American there. Why is he the one who's being accused of the disturbance? I don't think we can separate race from that.
I think ultimately the mistake was the interpretation of the ADA law. I'm comfortable with saying that it probably escalated quicker than it should have, especially with CMPD being called.
The fact that the police department was weaponized, I wasn't even asked to leave. And you just call the police? Not even security, the police?
I definitely agree that I think it escalated quicker. I stated that when you and I spoke originally, and it probably escalated in an unneeded manner.
Calling the police was not the solution to the situation, obviously.
100% agreed.
Right. We want you back at the hall. We want you as a customer. We want, others in the future, not to go through
The experience
an experience like this.
So, wait a minute, you're telling me that I have to have a vest for my dog?
So we need to have proof that it is in fact a service dog. It's not illegal for me to say that you can't come inside for whatever reason. So that's why it kind of has to be a policy that we have to be able to show that he in fact is a service dog to be able to walk in the building. I do know that you have to register your service animals with I believe the county to be able to show that they are a service animal.
You have the ability to ask 2 questions. 1, is it a service animal? And 2, what service does it perform? Legal. If you don't believe me, you can look it up or you can call your supervisor.
Do you have documentation for your service animal?
What documentation would that be?
There should be a certificate of documentation that you have a service animal. Do you need to get a copy of a report? I can bring it out to you.
So you're going to service me in 29-degree weather? I'd like to come inside and make a report.
I can't let you in unless you can provide documentation of the service animal.
What law or what rule or what policy states that?
It is officer's policy that unless we have some type of documentation, and the police department?
In the police department?
Yes,
Do you mind if I actually show you
I can.
the law where it actually says that that it's unlawful to ask the questions that you just
I
asked?
can go ask my supervisor.
Well, there.
I spoke with our police attorney. I can give you the state statutes regarding entry of the service animal. You may already know them, but there is a stipulation where you have to have a tag from the Department of Health and Human Services indicating the dog is a service dog. You have that?
I just moved to Charlotte 2 days ago.
Well, that is a requirement in the state of North Carolina.
I just moved to the state of North Carolina also 2 days ago.
Well, I can give you here's the statutes. I wrote them down for you so you can research them.
Thank you very much.
All right.
So again, the question I then had was, what notice did the city have that the hearing had been rescheduled from next week to today?
Your message a few minutes ago was the first I'd heard of it.
Today's the first time that Mr. Few or I or anyone in the police attorney's office has heard that this matter was set in any way for today. All of our notices show the 14th.
Like, how do I know that it's been processed correctly, didn't get lost in the shuffle?
I do understand that nobody on this call had anything to do with the discrepancy in the date.
Yeah, it's a request for body-worn camera footage.
Okay, what's your last name? Is it Bowman?
Correct.
We have your petition.
Bottom, it has the date of hearing 1/7/2025. Now, the point about notice to the affected officers and that they do have the right under statute to appear. And if they were noticed to appear on the 14th, then that's very compelling to me.